Final Fantasy is stupid, dumb, and a complete waste of time. That would have been my answer 3 years ago. I really used to think that the Final Fantasy franchise was kinda dumb and stupid. Yet, somehow, there was 15 entries created from this series that started from before I was even born into this world. But something made me change my mind. Listen, my exposure to Final Fantasy was not the best. I only had watched a segment from a movie that was called, you guessed it, Final Fantasy. It was airing on TV one afternoon, and I just happened to see that part.
Proceed to the nearest evacuation facility.
I think we should proceed to the nearest evacuation facility.
Here they come.
But the others? Dr. Sid!
Tifa will take care of them. Come on. Oh my god.
I think we should proceed to the nearest evacuation facility.
I thought that was stupid, still do to be honest. And then, the next time I really got to see more of Final Fantasy was in the review of FF15 on Conan O'Brien's show.
I've been forewarned that this game is a little strange. What is this? We just were sent on a magical journey and we're pushing a car to Las Vegas? Blay, is this really happening? Are we literally pushing a car through a desert? Why is this a game? You keep doing this for a bit. I'm gonna be over here. Just facing the corner. Tell me when something happens. Was that it? That was the battle? What, did something happen? That's it. I don't really feel a sense of accomplishment.
That was just to suss him out, and then when you actually battle him, it takes 3 real days.
What's the point of all this?
Yeah.
It seriously takes 3 real days?
It takes 72 real-time hours to beat it, like in a row.
Why would someone play this? Why would someone play this game?
From that, I understood that it would really take you 72 hours of real life to finish that battle. Yeah.
So you helped build this, right? What's the purpose? You're a murderer! A mass murderer of people's time! Babies will not be born because of you! Crops will not be brought in from the field! That said, good job!
And since that was the 15th game, there was 14 more like this? Damn, how did they make so many? Well, good for them and the people that actually like them. But this is just not for me. Or is it? With Final Fantasy XVI on the horizon, or it's already out by the time you see this video, I have to say, I am insanely excited to play it when I get a PS5. Or it comes out to PC in a couple of years. If it comes out and my PC can handle it. I mean, the setting of 16 is in a medieval time. I'm a sucker for those. It gives Game of Thrones vibes, the good kind. And you can transform into giant, mythical beasts and fight? Now this is a game, and not only that, but the cast of voice actors are incredible. From what I've heard so far, the performance they have done is insane. But this is not how I got excited for a new FF game, let alone interested in seeing, maybe give it a try, the older entries. Did you know that the Final Fantasy entries have no correlation with each other whatsoever? Yeah, that's right. All Final Fantasy main entries have their own contained story. Well, maybe FF10 might have a correlation with FF7, but I only heard rumors and I don't know much about it. But hey, speaking of FF7, that was the game that got me excited and redeemed the bad impressions that I had about this franchise. Or maybe I should say Final Fantasy VII Remake. Actually, I'll show you the moment that shifted my perception on Final Fantasy. It was all a build-up from Chapter 1 until the very beginning of Chapter 3.
Here Tifa works? Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Okay, it's just... I'm sorry, chat. It's like... It's like a lot... Just so many of the little things that add up. That do so much. Oh my god. I get to explore the slums. This fucking music, dude. Oh my god. This is a video game! Oh my god, dude, the music.
How are people here taking the news?
They did not need to have so many NPCs have unique dialogue, right? It's crazy, dude. This world feels lived in. Yeah. They went above and beyond.
I mean, that wasn't expected. I had been watching Max for a couple of years, since Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, and I would not have guessed in a million years that FF7, the original, was his favorite game of all time, let alone how Remake made him feel like this.
I cried at like the weirdest part, you know? I cried when you got to the slums for the first time. Like, you'd think it would be the intro, you'd think it'd be all this stuff, but it was the, it was this, man. It was walking down and talking to all these people, and realizing how much of a world they've made. And all the things that I remember of it are still here. Just more. Just way more. Fuck.
And then I went on a journey to experience this world, its story, and its characters. I mean, the characters are so good. I got so invested in everything. The gameplay of 7 Remake is also a lot of fun to watch, and even more fun to play. Hey, did you know that I recently did a hard mode playthrough of 7 Remake? You can watch it here if you're interested, or you can click in the link in the comment section down below. But I digress. When I watched the ending of FF7, I knew this would, from that point on, stay with me for the rest of my life. And it will be something that I will come back to revisit again, and again, and again. I mean, the first thing that I did was watching Crisis Core, the original from 2008. Not the best game out there, or with the most consistent story, but it has my boy Zack on it, one of my favorite characters from Final Fantasy. I love that guy. And then later, in December 2020, I started the OG Final Fantasy VII, and that wasn't a journey. But I won't talk about it here, because of spoilers. So, I just want to thank Maximilian Dude for playing and sharing his experience of this game. If it wasn't for him, I probably would never known how good Final Fantasy VII was. And I wouldn't be interested in checking out the other entries and be excited for a new Final Fantasy. At least I'm keeping an eye for it now. I will say that I was reluctant of watching FF7 the first time, but fortunately I gave it a shot, and it was worth it. If any of you have also felt this way about this franchise and didn't give it a try, I would suggest you to see or play FF7 Remake, at least watch it until chapter 3, or even FF16. And if it's not for you, that's fine too. At least you gave it a shot and tried it. I'll also leave in the comment down below a video from some voice actors of FF7 and also from FF16 Clive's voice actor, the one and only Ben Starr. This only gets me more excited for the game and reassures that it's going to be an amazing experience. Maybe it's a good thing that this has a lot of sequels. I wouldn't have been exposed this way to Final Fantasy and be excited to play Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in Part 3 too. Even if I can't play it right now, I will wait for it. If you're still here, thank you very much for sticking around and watching this. It really means a lot. Have a good one and take care.
I will not let you stand in my way!
Soldado inglês